आज इस वीडियो में हम EKUEB एग्जामिनेशन बोर्ड क्लास 9th मैथ्स अप्रैल में एग्जामिनेशन 2017 का पेपर 1 सॉल्व करेंगे. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट वी हैव इन आवर क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. So this is our question number 1, and in this question we have to find the real part of this complex number. So let's solve this complex number. Iota into 2 iota minus 1. So iota will be multiplied by 2 iota, that will become 2 iota square, minus iota multiplied by 1 is iota. So we know that iota square is equals to minus 1. So the complex number will become minus 2 minus iota. So this is the imaginary part and this is the real part. So question is asking about the real part of this complex number. So the correct answer in this question number 1 is option A. Let's see question number 2. In question number 2, we have again a complex number and we have to find the product of the complex number with its conjugate. So let's solve this expression z into z bar, that will be equal to 10 plus iota, that is the complex number, multiplied by its conjugate. So the conjugate of this expression will be 10 minus iota. So as we can see, there is a formula of difference of a square, a plus b and a minus b. So we can write this expression as 10 square minus iota square. So it would become 100 minus iota square is minus 1. So this will become 100 plus 1. So the correct answer is 101. So question number 2, the correct answer we have is option B. So let's come to the other question, that is question number 3. And in question number 3, we have to simplify this expression. So 8 raised to the power 1 over 3 divided by 2. So 8 raised to the power 3. Let's break this 8 into its prime factors. So it would become 2 raised to the power 3 and whole power 1 over 3 divided by 2. This 3 and this 3 will be cancelled out. So we will get 2 over 2, that is equal to 1. So the correct option in question number 3 is option B. Let's see question number 4. In question number 4, we have to find the value of A. So let's see how can we do this. 5 raised to the power A into 5 raised to the power 3. And this is equal to 25. So here we have the same bases that are multiplied. So we can add this power, 5 raised to the power A plus 3, and 25 is equals to 5 raised to the power 2. So as we can see that in this equation, the bases are same. So we can equate the powers of their same bases. So a plus 3 will be equal to 2. So for the value of a, 2 minus 3, that would become a equals to minus 1. So question number 4, we have got a correct answer, that is option B, a equals to minus 1. Let's see the next question, that is question number 5 and question number 6. The question number 5, in which we have two sets A and B, and we have to tell the number of elements in the Cartesian products. So the Cartesian product A cross B between these two sets, and we have to find the number of elements or the number of order pair in this Cartesian product. So the number of element in set A we have is 4 and the number of element in set B are 2. So the number of order pair in a Cartesian product A cross B would be 4 twos are 8. So there will be 8 order pairs or 8 elements in our Cartesian product of this A cross B. So next we have our question number 6 from the same chapter, set and function, and we have three sets x, y, and z. Among those three sets, we have to identify the associative property with respect to union. So we know that in associative property, when we have three or more sets, the order of their union doesn't matter. So if we can take the union of y and z and then take the union with x, so the result will be equal to the union of xy with z. So the correct answer is option A, that is the associative property of union with respect to union among these three sets A, X, Y, and Z. So let's see question number 7. And in question number 7, which can be the following order pair with respect to this relation? So as we know that in relation we have the order pairs, and the order pair that satisfy the condition in this equation, that is value of y should be equal to x cube. So this is our x and this is the values of y. So if we take the cube of x, that won't be equal to 2, it's mean the first condition is wrong. In second condition, we have x this one and y equals to 3. So let's take the cube of x. So cube of x would not be here equal to 3. This means that this condition is also false. So next, in the third condition, we have x is equals to 3 and y is equals to 27. So if we take the cube of x, that would be equal to 27. It's mean this is the order pair that satisfy the given condition of this relation R. So we have only three only, that is the correct condition among these three. So question number 7, we have a correct answer, option B. So let's see question number 8. And in question number 8, we have K and L that are equal set. K and L are equal. So the union of K, intersection of K set and M set is equals to L. So we have to tell that which of the following condition is true for the values of set M. So we have the question in which we are given that k intersection m is equal to l, and we have the values of k and l. So the set k is 2 comma 3 intersected with set m, that is equal to set l, that is also 2 comma 3. So we have three different sets that could be the values of m. So if let's check this condition, if we take m as 2 comma 3, so their intersection would be equal to this. It's mean this is the correct condition. Then let's check this set 1, 3, and 5. 1, 3, and 5. So if we take the intersection of this set K with this set M, the intersection would only be equal to 3. It's mean this condition is false. The last condition 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 6. 1, 2, 3, and 6. If we take the intersection of 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 6, we can get 2 and 3. So it's mean this condition is also correct. So among these three conditions, the first one and the last one could be the values of set M. So 1 and 3 we have in option C. So the correct option in this question number 8 is option C. So let's see question number 9 and 10 that are from the chapter logarithm, and we have to apply a property that is known as change of base, in which we are given log of 7 to the base 5. So the property change of base is such that if log of x to the base y, this can be written in the form of this expression, that log of x divided by log of y, and we can replace any base in this expression. Let's say base is 10 and base is 10 here. So this base could be our own choice. So similarly, we can represent this log of 7 to the base 5 as log 7 over log 5, and we can apply base of any our choice. So in these options we have base 3, so let's apply the base 3. So the correct option in question number 9 we have is option A, that is log 7 to the base 3 over log 5 to the base 3. In question number 10, the expression is 0.0036, and we have to represent this expression in the form of scientific notation. So let's bring this decimal point between 3 and 6. So when we put this decimals towards right and 3 digits right, so we will subtract, or we can apply minus 3 into the power of 10. So the correct scientific notation for this expression is 3.6 raised to the 10 raised to the power minus 3. Question number 10, the correct answer is option B. So let's see question number 10. And in question number 10, we have to solve this radical expression, in which 3 root 5 minus 10 root 5. So as we know that for the subtraction and addition of these type of radical expression, we have to check the condition whether the radicand are same and the index of the radical should be same. So if we have to add or subtract this radical expression, these two conditions must be satisfied. So square root 5 and square root 5, we have the same radicand, we have the same index. So we can actually solve this radical expression, in which we will keep this radical and radicand same, and plus 3 minus 10 would become minus 7. So correct option in question number 11 we have is option C. So let's see what we have in our next question, that is question number 12. And in question number 12 we have an equation in which we have to find the value of w, uh, in which we have remaining variables are given. So according to this question, w is equals to t into u plus 1 over v. So the value of t is 2 and value of u is minus 1 and the value of v is 5. So plus 1 and minus 1 would cancel out with each other. So we will get 0. 0 multiplied by 2 and divided by 5 would make this expression whole completely equal to 0. So we have correct answer, that is option A. So let's see question number 12. In this question, we have to actually simplify this expression by using factorization. So let's apply the factorization of difference of a square, that is equal to x plus y and x minus y, divided by the formula of sum of cubes. So the formula for the sum of cube is x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. So we can cancel out this x plus y and x plus y, the remaining factors that could be a correct answer. So let's see which option we have correct answer. So the option C is the correct answer for the simplified form of this expression. Let's see question number 14 and 15. Question number 14, we have to factorize this expression 100 q square minus 9r square. So as we can see that we have two terms with a different sign between them, and both of these terms are perfect square. So let's make them perfect square. 10q whole square and 3r whole square with a different sign between them. So difference of a square, we know that it is equals to a plus b and a minus b. So it will become 10q plus 3r and 10q minus 3r. So in question number 14, we have the option C, that is the correct answer or correct factorized form of this given expression. So let's see the question number 15. If x minus b is the factor of this polynomial, so we have to find the value. If x minus b is the factor of the polynomial x, then we have to find the value of pb. So we are given with a factor. We have a polynomial p of x, and one of the factor of this polynomial is x minus b. It's mean that if we put the value, or if we can take the pick out the root of this equation, so x minus b would be equal to 0, and x should be equal to minus b. So we know that this is the factor, and the value of x from this factor is known as root of the equation. So the identification of root is such that if we put the value of x with the value of x, then the value of that polynomial or expression should be equals to 0, because this value is extracted from our factor. So if we find the value of p polynomial at value of x, that is equals to b, so absolutely we will get this expression or polynomial that is equal to 0. So the correct answer in question number 15 is option C. So let's see question number 16. And in question number 16, we are given with a polynomial x cube plus 1, and it is divided by x plus 2. So we have to find the remainder. So this means that this x plus 2 is not the factor of this polynomial. So our polynomial is x cube plus 1, and we have a divider, that is x plus 2. So let's pick out the value from this divider, then x will be equal to minus 2. So putting the value of this minus 2 in this polynomial, so we will get minus 2 cube plus 1. So minus 2 cube is equal to minus 8 plus 1, that is equals to minus 7. So the correct answer in question number 16 is option A. So let's see question number 17. In question number 17, y is directly proportional to the square root of x. So from the given statement, we can see that y proportional to square root of x, where k is a constant of proportionality. So y would become k square root x. So mathematically, this can be represented as y is equals to square root kx. So the correct option in question number 17 is option C. So let's see the other question, that is question number 18. In this question, it is given that y is proportional to 1 over x. So k is the constant of proportionality. So the equation would become y equals to k over x. If x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 3, we have to find the value of k. So from this above equation, the k would be equal to y multiplied by x, and the value of y is 3 and x is 2. So the constant of proportionality will be 6, k is equals to 6. So option D is the correct answer. Next, we have question number 19. And in question number 19, two matrices are given in which the matrix A is of order 1 by 2, and this is of 2 by 1. So we have to find the product of A and B. So we know that this is possible because number of column and number of rows in second matrix are equal. So the product AB would have one row and one column. So the only option we have with one row and one column is option A. So we don't need to multiply these matrices. Without multiplication, we have an option that is correct, option A 17. Next, question number 20. And in this question, we have to find the adjoint of this matrix. So, if we can recall the method of finding the adjoint of a 2 by 2 matrix, the method is such that we replace the diagonal elements, while for the upper and lower diagonal, we change the only sign of these elements. So let us replace these diagonal elements 5 and minus 2, and the remaining element upper and lower diagonal, the sign of these element would be changed. So minus 6 would become plus 6 and plus 1 will become minus 1. So correct option in question number 20 we have is option D. That is the correct answer for this question. So let's move to question number 21. And in question number 21, we have a matrix equation. And in this matrix equation, we have to find the value of A. So the value of A will be equal to null matrix, and this matrix will be moved to the right side of the equation, and the sign of this matrix would be changed. So 5 minus 1, 2, and 3. So these are the matrix. We have to subtract from this matrix from this null matrix. So 0 minus 5 will become minus 5. 0 minus minus 1 will become plus 1. 0 minus 2 and 0 minus 3 will become minus 2 and minus 3. So this is the value of A from this above matrix equation. So question number 21, we have correct option in option D. Let's move to the other question, that is question number 22. The average of six numbers is 10. So let's suppose uh, these numbers are x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, and x6. The sum or the average of these number is 10. This means that x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 plus x5 plus x6 divided by 6 is equal to 10. If one of the number is 5, then what is the average of the remaining 5 numbers? So here we have the solution for this question. These were the numbers x1 till x6, and the average of these six number is 10. So we have add up all these six numbers and divided by 6, that is equals to 10. Question says that among these six numbers, one number is 5. So we have replaced these numbers, one of these number with 5. So we have now x1 till x5. 6 is multiplied on the other side of the equation, and 5 is subtracted from this uh, on the right hand side. So we will get the sum of 5 number as 55, and if we divide the sum of 5 numbers with number of term, that is 5, so we will get the average of these 5 numbers, that is equal to 11. So correct option we have is option B, that is 11. So next we have this question number 23. And in question number 23, according to this table, how many students obtain more than 30 marks? So marks obtained that are from 11 to 20, we have three number of students. From 21 to 30, we have seven number of student, and above 30 are these classes that are 31 till 40 and 41 till 50. So there were 15 students that scored the marks between 31 and 40, and 8 students that have scored between 41 till 50. So the number of students that have greater than 30 marks, that are 15 and 18. So the correct option in question number 23 we have is option D, that is 23. 15 plus 8, that is 23. Let's see question number 24, and in this question we have a data of the students absent in a class for 8 consecutive days. Then we have to find the median of these data. So let's arrange this data into an ascending or descending order. So 5, 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, and 8, 8. So we have 2, 4, 6, and 8 numbers. 2, 4, 6, and 8. So we have arranged these terms. So for the median, we know that median is a middle value. So in 8 terms, we have total 8 terms in these, and we have to find the median. So the fourth and fifth term, the average of fourth and fifth term would be equal to the median. So fourth term we have is 6, and the fifth term we have is 7. So 6 plus 7 divided by 2, that will be equal to 6.5. So question number 24, the option we have, correct option is option D. Then we have question number 25. And in question number 25, we have a congruency statement between these two triangles. Angle A is equals to angle D. So this angle is equals to this. Angle B is equal to E, that is equal to 90, and F it will be equal to C, in which we have 25 degrees. So we have to find the angle D. So in this from this given diagram, as we see, this is 90 degree, this is 25, and this is the unknown value H. So in any triangle, the sum of three angles is always equal to 180. So for the value of x, we can subtract these two angles from 180. So in question number 25, we will get the correct answer, that will be equal to 65 degrees. So option C we have is the correct answer for this question. Let's see question number 26 now. In question number 26, we have a triangle ABC in which three medians are drawn at a point. Three medians are drawn and they are intersecting at point O. So about median, we know one thing, that is the point of intersection of median is the point of trisection. It's mean that this a whole median is divided into three parts, in which two parts are at the one side and the one part is at the other side. If the value of QB is 3a, so from Q to B, the value of QB is 3a. So let's divide this 3a into three equal parts. We will get a. So from O to Q, the value of O to Q would be equals to A, that is the one part, and the remaining two parts would be the other side of this medium. So this whole medium would become equals to 3A. So the value of, or the length of OQ that is asked in this question, so OQ we have is A. So question number 26, option A we have is the correct answer. Let's see question number 27. And in this question, we have to find the angle F. So from these given two triangle, we have three equal sides, that is x and x. And the angle opposite to x is 45. So again, in this triangle, the angle opposite to x will be 45. And the other side is y, and the angle opposite to y is 60. So in this case, the angle opposite to y would be 60, and we have to find angle F. So this is simple. We can subtract these two angles from 180. So correct answer would be equal to 180 minus 60 minus 45. So in question number 27, we will get 75 degrees, that is in our option D. So correct answer we have is option D. Let's see question number 28. And in this question number 28, KM is the right bisector of NL. KL we have is a right bisector. This means that we have 90-degree here, and these two segments would be equal to each other. So we have to find the correct condition. KO is equals to OL. From K to O and O to L, this is not necessarily that should be equal. KM and LN. KM and LN are not equal because NL is a line segment while KL is a line bisector. So this is incorrect. KL and KN. From K to L and K to N. So we can recall the theorem in which if a point lie on a right bisector, the distance of that point from the end points of that line segment is always equal. And in the last option, we have Kn is equals to Lm. Kn and Lm, these two distance are not necessarily equal. So we have the correct option in question number 28, that is option C. Kl is equal to Kn. Let's see question number 29. And in this question, we have to find the value of x. So in this diagram, a side parallel to the side of a triangle is drawn, and we know that whenever a line that is parallel to any of the side of the triangle, it always intersect proportionally. So from that theorem, we can make the ratio, that is ED over GD equals to EF over GH. So substituting their values, ED is 2 while GD is 5, and EF is 2 while GH is x. So from that equation, we can find the value of x, that would be equal to 2x equals to 10, and x would be equals to 10 over 2, and x will become 5. So the correct option in question number 29 we have is option D. Let's see question number 30. And in this question, we have a triangle EFG with three sides are given, and we have to identify the correct statement among these four options. So in this triangle, we have three unequal side in which this is the longest side. It means this angle would be greatest, while this is the smallest side. So this is the smallest side. This means that this angle would be smallest angle, while this would be the greatest angle. So angle F is greater than angle G. Angle F is greater than angle G. So angle G is the greatest and angle F is smaller than G. So this is the incorrect statement. Next is angle G greater than angle E. angle G we have is greater than angle E. That is absolutely the correct statement, because angle G, the side opposite to angle G is 6 centimeters, and the side opposite to angle E is 2 centimeter. This means that the side angle opposite to the greatest side will be of greater measure. So the option B for this last question of this air is option B, that angle G is greater than angle E.